Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Hard Truth. Thank you so much for watching. Only 4 days left to Christmas. I would like to send a warm holiday wish to Bangladesh, UK, Hungary, and all of the Slavic countries, Sweden, Canada, Australia, South Africa, the Bahamas, Jamaica, UK, Scotland, Ireland, Norway, Switzerland, Portugal, Mexico, Germany, New Zealand, the Netherlands, and France. All right, much love to you all. We had the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Segal about the case on Monday. If you missed that, grab a Hard Truth membership and check it out. Or check out his website and talk to him for yourself. Continuing on with the T. Segal series, today I would like to discuss topic number 4, the crime scene. Who really was at 1122 King Road and what time? And what does the crime scene tell us? How can we use the information from Mr. Segal to revise our speculation? All right, ladies and gentlemen, grab that coffee or a nice cup of tea as we begin our story. Remember, our topics for this series are who is Koberger, the truth, DM and BF, Maddie, Kaylee, Ethan's down the manner of death, the crime scene, and the motive. Today, we're going to talk about the crime scene at 1122 King Road. Mr. Segal's visions of the Idaho 4 crimes support that the crimes occurred at 1122 King Road, perhaps at different times, not necessarily all at the same time. And I also support that the homicides occurred at King Road. Whether the students were assaulted due to a passionate moment or a planned attack, multiple crime scenes just is not logical for this case. Based on Mr. Segal's visions, I want to present arguments for the following. Number 1, drug house bootleg. Number 2, no cleanup. Number 3, hiding in the closet. Number 4, multiple perps. And number 5, Murphy squared away. We know that there was considerable traffic throughout the house. In fact, I would expect to find many more than 3 DNA profiles, many more footprints. It's likely that alcohol and drugs were prevalent, but this wasn't the only party house in Moscow. So why this house? Here's my take. Number 1, there were multiple potential victims. Okay, there were 6 people in the house, which is an opportunity for a serial killer or a mass murderer. If the crimes were sexually motivated, there were women and at least one man in the house. Number 2, easy access. The doors were not locked much of the time. If ever, people were in and out of the door. And even more, the residents, the ones that actually lived in the house, left it open to strangers when they weren't at home. Okay, number 3, the house was a split level. The perpetrators had more flexibility in planning on how to execute the crime. They could do this on this floor, that on that floor, they spread out. That makes a difference. And lastly, the location. The woods in the back of the home provide cover for peeping toms and also as a way of escape after committing the crimes. Next, we have no cleanup. Mr. Segal expressed that he did not see any cleanup after the homicides. This means that the sheaf could have been left by accident if it wasn't planted. And no cleanup also means um, it leads to the question of the latent footprint. Why was there only one? If there was no cleanup, the shoe print probably belongs to Dylan. She may have made the print when leaving her room, or BF could have made the print coming up to Dylan's room. Next up is hiding in the closet. Mr. Segal saw visions of people hiding in the closet. If DM or BF were hiding, or anyone else in the house for that matter, that means they knew what happened, when it happened, and they made a conscious decision not to call the police. The only reason that these kids wouldn't call the police is if the perpetrators were the police or someone just as intimidating. Since one of the roommates likely ran away from the house, I would say that Dylan was in the closet and she was the one who actually saw the crimes. The problem here is that Diem claims to have been in her room at the door of her bedroom. So, which closet was she in, and why doesn't her story match? Last but not least, we have Murphy squared away. If people were hiding in the closet, that means the perpetrators must have put Murphy in Kaylee's room. Did the attack begin before they hid? How long were they in that closet? Did any of them have a phone in the closet? These are just some of the questions that I would like to talk to you about. Here is your Super Saturday survey 1 day early because we will be having the Christmas party tomorrow night at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Your survey question this week is: who was hiding in the closet? Number one, Dylan, Bethany, and Hunter. Number two, Dylan, Quinn, and Hunter. Number three, Dylan, Koberger, and Hunter. Number four, Dylan, Enan, and Quinn, or none of the above. It was, and post your answer in the comments.